And good evening. As we get our first couple of warnings of what looks to be a long evening here of severe thunderstorm warnings, and who all knows what all the rest of the night will bring. That is what we're faced with. As we start this out, we just got this in from the National Weather Service just a few moments ago of a thunderstorm warning that has been issued. So let's go to radar, and I think it's going out now, if I am not mistaken. Want to make sure that the feed is working properly. I'm showing 3 of 3. Yeah, we are. Okay, let's go to radar now and take a look at what has just been issued from the National Weather Service. We have until 7:15 several severe thunderstorm warnings. As we pull up radar here, this all started here in Jasper County just a little bit ago. This is a severe thunderstorm warning that is in Newton County now. It now involves Lauderdalew County. It will involve Newton County and also the northwest corner of Kemper County. Let's dig into this. And again, this the northern portion of this is going to expire at 7:15. This first leg of this that is in Newton County down here on the south end, where it is sitting right now, will expire in 10 minutes from now. All right, let's jump in and take a look at what we've got and where it is. As we look at this, the heart of this is right there at Rose Mobile Homes on I-20 is where this is. If you dig into this and you dive into the streets and look at this, it's moving to the northeast. This is right on Hickory. That's Hickory Little Road, I believe is what that is, where it joins Caldwell Road. All right, now this is going to be approaching, and let's look at this of the cities that it's going to be going to here in the next few moments. New Providence will be there in 17 minutes. As we back out and we look at this, this is where that is headed, this direction, and we look at our line as we go across here, and this will cut into Lauderdalew County. It'll go just above Lazy Acres Christmas Tree Farm, cut across just under 494 and cross Highway 19 into Hookston area in a little bit. We hope this will lose its steam here in a few moments and back down and not be as much as rain is coming down. As we zoom back in on this, let's look at this from just about where Hickory is. Now, if you live in Hickory right now, you're getting a lot of rain put on you all the way back east to the Lauderdale County line there. Jefferson Street, if you're on College Street there, in downtown Hickory, anywhere near the Dollar General. The worst of it is just to the northwest of there that picks up on Hickory Road right there, runs into Edwards Road, crosses over I-20 there, right there where Rose Mobile Home is, and goes due north there, carrying it all the way up here to, I believe that's Earnhardt Road, and where that joins into Strebeck Road. Right in that area there is the heaviest of rain that we've got in Newton County at the time. Again, this is a thunderstorm warning. This portion here will expire at 6:15. What they're expecting this storm to do is to affect most likely all 4 of these counties as it just kind of makes its way up and cuts through right past the Piggly Wiggly is where it's going to cross in Lauderdale County, just to the north of there on Highway 19. This boxed area will take in House, where you find the good folks up there at Talbert Enterprises. It's going to cut through there, right up through Tucker, Dollar General there on 16, and just miss shy of coming into DeKalb and the Wahalak area and taking in the northwest corner of Kemper County. As we're showing here, now we do have some heavy rain up in the northern portion of Newton County there at the Neshoba County line there, all around Union. Look at that rain that's coming down there. Now, this area here does not have a thunderstorm warning with it tonight, but we are starting to show some lightning strikes that have happened about 6 to 7 minutes ago, and that's going to be right there near Neshoba Baptist is where that lightning was striking there. As we go north, as we go to the Dixon community here, where the Dixon store is there on Highway 21, a lot of rain of that right around in that area, just shy of the Neshoba County Fairgrounds. As we back down, again, that's not what prompted that severe thunderstorm warning, but still the same. It's a lot of rain coming down. Now, since the last time we looked at this out at Rose Mobile Homes there on I-20, if you are anywhere, let's put this here as we jump into this. From Meehan past the split as you head toward Newton, this is picked up in intensity big time there just above to where Rose Mobile Home is, right out here in this open area past there just to the northeast of Strebeck Road. Let's look at that. Lightning strikes there at about 8 minutes ago. That is a little bit older there. The front of the storm is kind of moved northeast to that area, but that rain right along in there is still just dumping rain. North of Hickory, all through there along 20. And I say that if you're trying to travel home tonight, in between now and then, if you're in Meridian watching this and you got to go that way, wait about 20 minutes and it'll be okay. This will pass. So we want to make sure of that. Now, I just got Summer Pyatt just said that it's hailing in Hickory. So we'll see that. We'll turn on the Hickory, the hail here in just a second and pull that up. Let's see what other notes we got here. Hail and chunky and some rain also. Brenda Russell put, good evening. Let's see here. I want to make sure, watching from Philadelphia, starting to get rough by Neshoba County Fairgrounds, and that's going to be just south of where I was pointing out just a moment ago. Sun is out, Lori Rice says where she had it rained, now it's sun's out. Weird how this stuff works there. Golf ball size hail in Decatur and the Beulah area is what we're getting there. Kelsey Cleveland, thank you for that note there, for passing that along. Thundering in Philadelphia, hailing in Hickory again. As we go down, golf ball size hail on Chapel Hill Road near Decatur. All right, let's go over here and pull this up where we can look at this hail path of what's going on tonight. And that is it. If you'll look at that, look at this purple area now that we've got all over Newton County here. This stretches back down to where the country store is there in Garlandville. That's where it started. And all up through this area here where y'all are pointing out. And if y'all are still getting hail, please post that so we can pass that along also to everyone else to keep this updated. So what we can do, and we talked about this morning. Now, the National Weather Service and the Storm Prediction Center originally said that we were going to get some horrendous hail, and they moved that line back toward Jackson to where we were talking baseball-size hail. They did not take out the normal-size hail, but we are getting reports now of golf ball-size hail there. Pretty serious there. If you've got any pictures of that, inbox me with that so I can share those to everyone else so they can see this stuff as we look at this. Now, all across Rose Mobile Home area there, we've got hail popping up on radar. Lazy Acres Christmas Tree Farm is sitting right here. If you'll see that on the map, that's New Providence, and just to the west of there is where that is. Now, right here is the eye of the storm. Still headed toward the Center Ridge area. It will be there within 14 minutes. Let me see here if we pick up any other. Right now, that's the only pointed area that it's going to be in. That Center Ridge area is right there where that dot is. Y'all see that? Here's Lazy Acres Christmas Tree Farm, and this is right up through here is where that is headed. So it's going to be there within 14 minutes. If you live in that area, expect hail and heavy rain in your area. And then it looks as though it's going to follow this into Lauderdale County there, just to the northwest of the Piggly Wiggly in there. Now, we're still showing a lot of rain up here in the Dollar General area, and this is where somebody mentioned a moment ago where it was getting dark and nasty looking there at the Neshoba County Fairgrounds. This is the fairgrounds. This is the Dixon area. This is fast approaching, y'all, and just within probably 60 seconds, maybe 90 seconds from pouring down rain there also. We're showing heavy rain as we look here at Linwood Baptist Church. If you're anywhere in that Linwood Baptist Church area, you're getting it. Also, Tucker, y'all be ready. You're going to be getting some rain here in the next few moments. As we go back over here, getting reports from Sandy Kaz now of marble-size hail in the Chunky area. Angel Davis is watching from the Topton area. Thank you there. And let me say this, if this has not gotten to you, and I brought this up this morning, if you've got a car that you do not want damaged with hail, now is the time to go park it somewhere. Get it under a garage. If you've got a neighbor that'll loan it to you, cars just cost so much now for it to be damaged with something like this. And as y'all know, it's just never right after you get those little bitty dings in it. You can try, but it's hard to get that stuff out. Anna Brown said that it's getting very dark over the Piggly Wiggly there in Collinsville, and this is what you've got coming here. It's getting close there. Now we have showers in Lauderdale County. That this thing has moved to the northeast just a little bit there, and we zoom in on this. We still got that hail in those areas. Let's turn that off, and let's do something else while we're all looking at this. Let's look and see. We got hail. Let's look at damaging winds with this. All right, as we look at that, we do have that as well. All around the Hickory area, and y'all tell me you're in those areas. Has the wind been pretty rough in there? We're showing on radar that's stretching back all the way from over here at Conahatta over to Chunky there at the post office is some good-sized wind coming through the area right now, and that's coming on up just east of downtown Decatur, just out to the east. If you're going to cut through here on at Rose Mobile Homes and run up to Decatur, you're going to get into some wind there, and if you're driving an SUV, that makes it kind of rough to drive. So be careful there. We are showing that it does have all of that. And if y'all are hearing this dinging in the background as I talk, this is the radar that texts me and lets me know. It just told me that lightning is within 5 miles of Neshoba Central High School. So as we go along, as these dings come in, that's what this is telling me, that these are happening while they're out there. Ellis Accord said golf ball size hail at Pleasant Ridge Road in Hickory. That's a pretty lightning and thunder here in Blue Mo. And TV is off. Where did that go? TV is off, and we're listening to you. Thanks. That's Charlotte Gray. We appreciate that so much for watching. Debbie Walker, we had ping pong or bigger in Hickory. That's pretty good size there. No wind in downtown Chunky, just light rain right now. Johnny Russell, thanks for that update on that. All right, let's go back into this. The intensity, as we go back and look at the big picture of this, and we're going to go all across this, this is going to expire, this portion right here where this purple is, in 2 minutes. Right here just a moment ago, just north of where Rose Mobile Home sits, it had that black. That was the heaviest of heaviest rain that you can get. As we zoom in on this now, we're still showing across I-20. You've got Rose Mobile Homes over here, and let's zoom in on this. This is Caldwell Road, Pleasant Ridge Road, if you live there. That goes up and splits off into Ferguson Road, into Tatum Road. Those areas have the heaviest rain that we've got in Newton County right now. Now, raining heavy over here with Michael and the gang at Lazy Acre Christmas Tree Farms. Or what's the next thing we're going to do out there? Easter's done. It'll come to me in a second. Pumpkin. I guess pumpkin patch is next. I'll figure it out. New Providence, y'all have got a lot of that coming down. On up here to Blunt Store. Look at that right there. That's the outer edge of it on the western side that's got all of this rain coming down. All right, this imaginary line sitting right here at Newton County High School, this is where the thunderstorm is going to expire. And right across there, this will pick up, and this rain is moving there, and that will expire at 7:15, 1 hour from now. This has been a little bit slow moving. This started back about an hour ago back down here in Jasper County. It's made its way across. We got rain now starting to come up on Turkey Creek Water Park here. Light rain at Lazy Boy as we go out here. We got heavier rain there headed toward Conahatta, so if you're in that area, expect some heavy stuff. Now let's move over to the east side of the storm where it's spreading out. Again, the heaviest there, Newton County, but Lauderdale County now starting to see this rain with this severe thunderstorm warning that was issued. The warned area just now getting a taste of the rain. All the way out here to Lost Gap where the prison sits is what we've got with a lot of rain coming down right there. All there at the truck stop that sits right up from there, y'all expect that. A good time to just wait this out. Again, if you've got to go to Newton or if you're coming to or from, if you're in Newton at the Walmart in that area downtown, wait a few moments. Let this thing pass. As we go up through Lauderdale County here, this is the Graham area, Lost Gap, a lot of rain. As we go across 20, and we go out here through the rural route, and we get to where Rock Hill Church is sitting. A lot of rain coming down there also. And again, this is just a watch area. There's not a warning for this portion of Lauderdale County. This is all going to be up here as we jump here. We're starting to see that heavy rain now. Here's the Center Ridge area. This has expired now, the lower portion of Newton County. And we've got just this corner here. Let's back out where you can get a whole picture of what's going on here. I sometimes have a tendency to get so caught up in zooming in that you lose focus of what the big picture of everything that has happened. Okay, we got another thunderstorm warning. Yeah, this is going to be Neshoba County Coliseum. I think they've expanded it. All right, so while we're talking, I'm going to refresh this and see if this grabs this and picks up this new warning. Let me turn this off. Just need to kickstart this thing and make it a little bit better. All right, that is until 7:15. I want to make sure there's nothing new with this. All right, let's go back now. Let me turn these locations off. and where everybody can see what is going on with this. And there's nothing like live, so it's not like the old days of radio where you couldn't see what was actually going on in the background. Y'all can kind of see it all as we do this live together. All right, let's go back up here and look at all of this. This is where our thunderstorm warning is now. We had this portion here, and it's a lot of hail that just fired off. We have two now. Winston County, you're under a severe thunderstorm warning. This is going to go until 7:15 also. And what we've got here is a major hail event. This is what, let's turn this on where we can see this. This is what moved through Union just a little bit ago. And as it got up here, it started dumping a little bit of hail in the area, and it pointed that out. All right. Good Hope community. This storm is going to be with you in about 5 minutes. Fairview, you'll get it within 8 minutes. Williamsville, there at the stop sign, you'll get this in 12 minutes and be in downtown Philadelphia within 18 minutes. And then past that point, Longino, you will have that in 25 minutes. As we look at this storm, as we mentioned a moment ago, where it was getting dark, everybody was bringing this slight hail we're getting there in Collinsville now. Somebody just posted. At the Neshoba County Fairgrounds. It's all over the Neshoba County Fairgrounds now dumping rain. Fired off this next thunderstorm warning that we've got just to the eye of the storm is just to the northeast of the Neshoba County Fairgrounds. And let's that's Goodwater community. Let's go across this. County Road 414 is just going to be east of County Road 365. It's in a rural area now where no roads are the eye of the storm. And again, this is not anything that would turn into a tornado or anything. This is strictly a severe thunderstorm warning. On a scale of 1 to 10 of the possibility of more coming out of this, it's at a 2. So we know that this is going to stay as a thunderstorm warning and just dump a lot of rain on everybody. All right, this storm is going to cut up. As we look at this, this is the Good Hope community. It's coming toward y'all. This is going to split and go right behind Lowe's. So if you're in Philadelphia right now, this is going to cross here, Highway 16 in between Marshall Ford and where Lowe's is, right behind it there, and cross County Road 2610 is where that is. And this will come on into Neshoba County and then make its way out right out by the Neshoba County Coliseum, and then it will be near Burnside State Park in the next little bit. This is the front edge of this. Now, as we look at this, for you folks that are right here in the Tucker community on 19, this one comes across, takes in Tucker. Y'all are going to get wet one way or the other, whether it's from this one or if it's from this second storm that is in Lauderdale County now making its way up through there. So a lot of rain. These are thunderstorms. Now, and let me say this while we're talking. These thunderstorms here are heavy rain. Tonight, after midnight, when we get on this together and we start talking about thunderstorms, I want you to take these thunderstorms after midnight a whole lot more serious. They will have a lot of wind with them, straight line winds mixed in with this, and they will be able to do as much damage. You might even think that some of these with this heavy wind would be a tornado because of the gusts that they will have with them. So tonight, after midnight, whenever we start talking thunderstorms, get to your safe place because they will do a lot of damage tonight. There's a big difference in between right now and what's on the way later. We have several rounds of bad weather that's going to affect us. We've got this now going on till about 7 o'clock. We expected this somewhere in between 6 to 8 o'clock. It's here now, what's going on with it. We'll have another round, probably 10 o'clock-ish. Something's going to come up, some thunderstorm warnings. And then things will start building. And after midnight, and we're going to guess here 1:30 to 2 a.m., we're going to get a very, very nasty round. And then behind that, another round will come before daylight that's going to be pretty bad also. Those are the ones that really concern me, and I want everyone that's watching and listening to me to, is the word, is it heed my warning? Just be weather-wise. Get your batteries and things like that together. Your cell phones charged while everybody's still got power. Be ready for what's coming later on because I do think we'll lose power. We're going to get a lot of rain. The ground's going to be saturated, and then you mix in all of this heavy wind that we're going to get, and it's going to be rough. All right, let's go back to radar now. Let's see. Just got an alert for Kemper County under severe thunderstorm warning, Linda Jane said. Yes, and that's right over here. It's a long way from you. This is where y'all are on this side of Kemper County, and this over here near Cypress Mills, just west of Cypress Mill, Preston, Linville, in this area. Lynn Swain, I know that you're watching up in this area here. Chris, in these areas, that's what we're watching now, where the thunderstorm warning is now. Now, Lauderdale County, I think, is just, let me turn this off and be sure, Lauderdale County is out of the woods now. This has expired for Lauderdale County. Doesn't mean the rain hadn't stopped, but it has expired there. So that is good news there. All right, we go up here and let's look at our warned area. We still got two areas there, Kemper County, Neshoba, and Winston County. And in Winston County, you don't have anything yet, but it's on its way, and hopefully this is going to die down before it gets there. All right, let's back out. Oh, boy, y'all look out to the west here, and let's look at the big picture of what's going on. This is what's back building out here at Tyler, Texas, now Shreveport, Louisiana. This is starting to look nasty. Let's just go west of Jackson and dive in here and just look and see what kind of warnings we got. Monroe, Louisiana. Anybody got any friends, family in that area? Maybe there's a few folks watching there. Let's see what we've got here. Thunderstorm warning involved in this. Thunderstorm warning. I don't see a tornado warning, but yeah, severe thunderstorm warnings. But if you look at this, Bastrop, Louisiana, this is pretty bad. This has the potential, this storm right here, to turn into a tornado being issued here in a little bit. Still low on the scale, but boy, that's some weather. And these are the things that are going to back build and be joining us later. We're going to see storms like this. Look at that right here. This is just west of Vicksburg. As we zoom in on this, it had some shear winds that's died down now. Right there, let's look at that. 81 mile an hour shear winds over here near Bastrop, Louisiana. That's just due north of Monroe, Louisiana. And we can expect some of this a little bit later in our area. So what we see happening there will most likely be joining us later. And I just wanted to point that out. Several thunderstorm warnings throughout Louisiana. Got one back here in Texas also. All right, we've got 45 minutes remaining on this. We got some areas of, let's go up here. Columbus, Mississippi. We always have a lot of folks that watch from Columbus, Mississippi. On the east side of Columbus, we have a severe thunderstorm warning also until 6:45. This is for Lowndes County until 6:45. A radar picked up near Ethelsville, or 7 miles southeast of Columbus, and is nearly stationary, meaning it's kind of just sitting there dumping a bunch of rain there. So if you're in the Columbus area on the east side right there, on the Carrollton, Alabama side, Millport, and those areas, thunderstorm warning there also until 7 o'clock. So they're beginning to pop up and just happen this afternoon here, north of us, south of us, all these areas here. Clark County, still looking good. We've got a little bit of rain as we go back down and we move over to Smith County. Some light showers in there. That is a booger bear, as we put into just plain southern language, that we're looking at over near Monroe. Let's go back in and focus on what we've got in Lauderdale County and move up for all of this. Pickensville, Alabama, Epsy Drury is listening. Thank you. Appreciate y'all listening in over there. Huge hail was in Hickory, David Ferguson just pointed out. Watching from Collinsville, all the storms are low base or high base. At this point, low base is what we've got. Things, as I mentioned earlier, one of the big concerns this entire time that we've talked about with these storms are going to be the severity of the wind. There is the possibility that we will get tornadic activity tonight. We're going to get thunderstorm warnings. We could get some tornado warnings. But even no matter what they issue, we want to watch the winds. We're going to have a lot of rain with this. And I know I've said this once or twice before, but this is what we're going to focus on. Take every warning now after midnight to the utmost extreme of how we watch this. We got some folks watching in Wisconsin. We appreciate that tonight. Let's go back up here. Let's see here. Big thank you to Jan Butler. Thank you. I appreciate you watching. Let's see here. Watching from Lake Edens, Doug Thomas. Thank you there. As we go up, Amy, let's see here. Wanted to see if we had any more notes here. Okay, all right, let's go back down and let's dive now back into radar and take a look at what we've got. And I don't think these are going to make it all that much longer. The intensity, especially here in Lauderdale County, has gone. Let's turn on locations where we'll know where all this is here. All right, this is going to be just north of where Owls is. This is where the Cicalina Volunteer Fire Department sits right here. Now, after you hang that left and you go through downtown Cicalina, by the time you get out to where Freeman Tractor is, it's going to pick up in a lot of rain there. And that's going to travel all the way out to Chamberville. Chamberville, y'all got a little bit heavier rain coming your way now. Light showers here at the Pig. Lake Ross Collins is light rain, but right behind you, you're going to get another dose of some heavy rain coming across there. You still got a few moments there if you're at Lake Ross Collins before the rain gets there. But again, this has the intensity has gone down. I was trying to figure out where that come from. I must have left that on the radar last time we done that. I circled some. Yeah, that's where a wreck was earlier this week, is where that wreck happened, that little head-on wreck that we had earlier in the week there. Thank heavens everybody made it out of that. I think it banged up a few folks, but they're okay. So let's go ahead and just clear that so I won't see there. It's all cleared up. I won't have to wonder tonight what I got appearing out of nowhere. All right, let's go up into Neshoba County again. This is the warned area, and this is for the rain that is coming out of Lauderdalew County of why they've got this right here. I'm not sure that this will continue. We do think this is going to stay on for a while as it heads up toward Noxapater in these areas. Y'all get ready for this. The line will be right there at Lake Teocata is where the line cuts off. So if you live south of Lake Teocata and you're in Winston County, you're in the warned area. If you're north of there, you're not in the severe thunderstorm warning. All right, let's go into Philadelphia. This is a pretty nasty one for all of our folks that are watching in Philadelphia tonight. Let's zoom in here. This is all going to be north of the Neshoba County Fairgrounds. Trapp, County Road 2414. Look at that. That's where that heavy intensity picks up. I'm getting reports now of marble-sized hail in the Philadelphia area. All right, let's go back here and turn on the hail path here. And it does show that. Look at this. Now, if you're anywhere here, the worst of this is on the northern side. There's light hail popping down in between here. But let's go across this right past Marshall Ford. As you go across County Road 2610, that's where the hail is really picking up in this area here. As we zoom in on this, County Road 387, 383, if you're in that neck of the woods from Walmart west, almost out to where the Pearl River Resort is where we've got hail. And if you're getting that, post that so we can pass that along to other folks there also, till we know the size and everything. If you're getting it in those areas, pass that along so we can do that. Now, we've got heavy rain from Neshoba County School here, from Neshoba Central, all the way back about where you get to the police station. The intensity is a little bit harder. And once you get on West Beacon Street and you come down through here and you cross Line Avenue, the intensity gets a whole lot worse from there to Walmart, all the way down out to where it joins in here to the intersection of Williams Brothers. If you're going to go on across there, it's 16 and 15 where it meets here, all around Lowe's. All right, let's pull back on this. Hail is says here that hail is approaching Neshoba Central High School. So if you are here, right in this area here, you've got just a few moments. It's pouring down rain outside to move a car if you hadn't already done that. On the other side of this area here, you still got a little bit of time to get that moved as it's quickly approaching with this hail that's coming down. Let's look at the winds that are going on, damaging wind path that is associated with this. And we are picking up some wind here from the Neshoba County Fairgrounds straight up through where the hospital is there at the intersection in Philadelphia as we cross over past Marshall Ford. And we go out west to the Coliseum there, and we go right out here to Arlington. This is where Arlington Baptist Church sits right there on the side of the road. We got wind approaching there. Rain is going to be making your way to the Arlington area here in the next few moments. Burnside, y'all are going to get this also here in a few moments. So Philadelphia taking a beating right now. Bobby Haywood watching from out in Wyandotte. Appreciate that. All right, Tucker, here at the school, y'all are getting a lot of rain, and this is going to be quickly approaching Highway 16. And again, we still got the thunderstorm warning still in effect until 7:15. So that's 45 minutes remaining on this as this thing makes its way toward Winston County. Winston County, y'all are going to get some of this. All right, we're showing that we have, if you live anywhere on 493 near the power plant, I've got lightning is being detected. It's within 15 miles of there. Let's see if we got any other. Also, we did have some confirmed reports of golf ball size hail in the Hickory. I think several people brought that up about the hail that they were getting there. So we've had a bunch there. And again, let me take a second here and thank some of the fine folks that sponsor us and make this happen each week. Couldn't do it without them. Citizens National Bank here in Meridian. Hometown folks. The power of local. If you hadn't banked with them before, talk to them. I've done my construction loan and got my house started. Came to me, worked with me. Real nice folks. Piggly Wiggly out in Collinsville. Who doesn't know Joe? Friendly folks that take care of you in the community. Stonewall, and also there in Collinsville. EMEPA, they're hard on it right now, taking care of things for us. A great place there. Eastgate Tire Center, if you hadn't visited Matthew when you need a set of tires, they're at the four-way stop in Marion. Drop in and see Eastgate Tire. Friendly folks, if they give you the word, that's what they're going to do. If he gives you a price, he doesn't change that. Great folks. Lauderdale County Farm Supply, Ron and his staff, they've been doing business since 1932. They'll be there tomorrow bright and early at 7:30 to open up to take care of you. And our friend Chino, if you hadn't had a great place to eat in a while, go to San Marcos Mexican Restaurant. They're right here in Meridian, and Chino will help you. And, of course, the good folks at the Precast Group. If you need a storm shelter, the Precast Group here in Meridian will help you. They custom build them right here in Lauderdale County. They will help you. We'll have more coming up with some of the folks that help us out. Now, let's back out and take another look at what we've got going on. Let's turn this off so we can see the big picture. Let's back out here. As you can see, we've got rainstorms that are building out to our west here, and they will be affecting us later. Gulfport all the way through Hattiesburg. Y'all still look good at this point. Back over in, let's see here, Montgomery, Alabama to the southeast of there, approaching Columbus, Georgia, getting a little bit. Our areas right now that we want to pay attention to. Our friends up here in Columbus here, this is just about moved right across the state line there in Alabama. We still have a severe thunderstorm warning until 6:45, and that's going to be for Lowndes County, and we step across the state line, and this warning here will go until 7 o'clock, and that's going to be for Pickens County, Alabama. Y'all still have that. A lot of heavy rain right there. As we come down and we look at this near Aliceville, y'all are getting rain. Carrollton, Alabama, y'all got some showers on you. Not as much as our friends there in Aliceville. Union, Alabama, yeah, y'all got some there. Just due east of Macon, out in the Prairie Point area. Out of the, we had that tornado that popped up last time out in here. A lot of rain coming down there. We follow this down. We come into Kemper County, light rain back over here in the far southwest corner. We're still got the heaviest of what we're picking up on radar, really all now at Neshoba County. We've got a little bit here. Let's zoom in. Let's talk about this for a few moments here. After you go through downtown Decatur, subdivision sitting about right there, you go past this light rain. When you get near Stratton, rain picks up pretty heavy there. As we move on past Union, you've got more rain coming your way, Union, coming up from Stratton. As we get right here at the county line and we look at Newton County and we look at Neshoba County, Rock Creek area, it's pouring down rain in Rock Creek. This is where Battlefield is. It's to the northwest of there. Here's Highway 19. If you're traveling up it right now in between there and House, light rain, but it's just off to the west from you there. If you were going to take a turn and go west across and go toward Union there at House, you're going to get into some heavy rain, and that would pick up. Let's see where this road is here. This County Road 511, County Road 274, these areas right through here. And for the life of me, I can't remember. There's a church right in here in that curve, and I can't for the life of me at the moment think of it. Passed by it many times. I got to make better mental notes, don't I? That one slipped past me. But a lot of rain in that area there. As we move on up in Neshoba County, light rain past House right now. Now, House, y'all are going to get this rain that's coming up from the south there. We get to Tucker, and the rain, the intensity all the way from there to downtown Philadelphia is going to be pouring down rain with us there. Rose Hill, y'all are clear of lightning now. All right, let's go into where we've got here. This is right past the worst of this, right past Highway 16. This is Pearl River Resort out here. If we look at the big picture where Walmart sits, this is the Neshoba County Coliseum, and this is the little airport. To the west of the airport is where this is. This storm is more or less just dumping down rain on County Road 387. Any y'all familiar with that? County Road 385? This is just to the northwest of downtown Philadelphia. As you come out of here, out of County Road 383, you follow that. That's not far off. This is going to be 15 just to the west of you there. Watching from Sicalina. Thank you, Rachel Lott. I appreciate that. All right, let's go up here and look at this where this storm is headed of what our points are. Burnside, you're going to have this in 7 minutes. Stalo, you'll have the storm within 20 minutes. And Height, it will be there in half an hour, reaching at 7:05. Now, if you look at this, of the path of this storm, this is Burnside right here. This is Burnside State Park. So if you live in that area there near Burnside, y'all be ready. It's some rain coming your way here in the next little bit, showing that it could be about half an inch size hail. And if you're getting hail in those areas, pass that along to me so I can pass that. Jeffrey Griffin, 383 and 387 is Fork Road in Neshoba. Okay, that makes sense there. As we go up through here, yeah, appreciate you pointing that out for me. Appreciate that. Let's see what other comments. Dime size hail, a little larger in Philadelphia. Charlotte Gray mentioned. Making sure I hadn't missed any other reports up through there. Quarter size hail around Neshoba Central High School happening now, and that was not that long ago that she posted that. And let's see, Newton County. Galen Monk watching, thank you. All right, let me go down. And again, the more reports that we get from you, the more interactive everybody is and knows where these storms are and what they're doing. There's nothing worse than being in a storm and just not knowing what's going on. And we do our absolute best to let you know exactly where the storms are and how soon it will be near you. All right, as we look at this, Neshoba County Coliseum, there's a lot of heavy rain around that. We're starting to see a break there at Tucker as it moves across the Neshoba County Fairground area, Dixon community. Y'all are starting to break free of it. Light rain there as you come up on, if you were coming from Edinburgh and you're coming into where, what is this, Zaffery Hill, and Pearl River Resort sits right here, you'll start seeing that heavy rain. And the closer you get to Marshall Ford, it's going to pick up by the time you make it to Williams Brothers. It's pouring down rain. And again, as we jump across here, this is the worst of it here, west of the Neshoba County Coliseum. Now, this is the path that this storm is going to take. And again, they have not changed the ending of this, 7:15. So we're 20 and then add 15 to that with 35 so minutes still remaining on this. All right, let's look at this. This is going to be, if you follow the arrows, now it's going to rain all around here, but this will come across. You've got the Dollar General sitting here in Noxapater. This is going to come up. And if you live on Berry or Clay Road in these areas, this is where the eye of this storm is headed for you there in Winston County. So heads up, y'all be ready. If you need time to get something parked in your garage, now would be the time to do that. Get your cars moved, lawnmowers out of this, because rain is coming, and, well, it's a lot better to get things put up before it happens. All right, let's go back down here and look at Newton County. We've still got some showers happening in Newton County. Backing out, we're starting to show some stuff popping up down here around Silverina, right there at Raleigh, around the courthouse. Y'all are going to be getting some showers moving through there in just a moment. As we move up here, we go north of I-20 in Newton County, just north of where Turkey Creek is, the Jeff community, due west of where East Central Community College is. As you look at these roads here, we get a little eyeball of Decatur Conahatta Road, also out on Pine Bluff Road. Y'all are getting a lot of rain. As we go up 15 here, headed toward Union, there's another round of showers there. Now, Union, y'all be ready. You've got another round of rain coming. Let's look at this. The Stratton area, still getting there. New Ireland, you've got rain that is probably not more than 60 seconds away from getting wet on top of you there. It's a little clearer now in Collinsville, Anna Brown said. And as you look at this, this is where the storm is. This is where Collinsville is, and just due north of you there, this is the storm that rolled through this area a while ago. That's interesting. All right, it came back. All right, it was an update. All right, we're getting some lightning strikes. This is going to be right around the Little Rock Post Office. That fired off. That was about 9 minutes ago, some lightning in there. All right, as we get up here, Kenny and the gang, y'all be ready there at Talbot Enterprises. Y'all are going to get some heavy rain here. It's just on the outskirts of you there. Out here where the store sits on the 4-lane and where you'd go across to go on over to Union. Look at that. That's where that heavy rain is, right there at 19 Herbert Springs. As you turn on 491 and you make your way up through here through the backwoods to go to Highway 16, y'all have got a lot of rain. Damascus, very light stuff. As we go up through the Cleveland area there on Highway 16, it's very light rain there in Kemper County. Really looks like this is what's going to come into Kemper County right through here. This is going to drift through here. The good news is the intensity of this storm is not what this storm is that Neshoba County has got just north of downtown Philadelphia at this point. Now, as we go out here to Arlington, if you live in the Arlington community, you are getting pounced on right now. Marble-sized hail coming down is what Terry Ray tells us, and you're from Philadelphia area. Ben Atkins says marble-sized hail at Burnside, and Burnside is sitting right here on this map. Let's turn this back on and look at this this hail path that we've got going on here. And y'all are right through there. Now looks like there's could possibly be, if this keeps moving north with this hail, that heavier hail will move in to the Burnside area. So y'all watch this hail, and again, if you've got an automobile that you don't want messed up and you're anywhere here at the county line, move now. Shake a leg. Get out there and get that moved. Lynn Thrash says marble-sized hail downtown Philadelphia. That's a fact there. 3 blocks from the Philadelphia utility, rain letting up. Still big thunder, though, is what we're getting there. Starting to see some lightning up there. Let's see here. Let's move north here. All right, let's go out here to Arlington and look at this. This is where the church sits at Arlington. And we go up here. Let's just go up here and take a look here. This is going to be County Road 3407 and County Road 834. You've got a pretty big storm sitting here, and I'm sure there's a couple of houses that sit here. These are driveways is what I think these are right there at Arlington as it crosses over 3407. Y'all got a pounding coming, and it's probably within 20 seconds or so of being on you as we look at this. All right, let me pull this down. All right, 643. Let's do an update here, a hard reboot, and see what I get freshened up out of this. Yeah, that's sitting right on that. Look at this heavy rain that stretches from Arlington all the way over to Burnside, this purple here. This is that rain where if you're driving, you can't see you remember the old Lincoln Continentals that had the hood emblem? You probably wouldn't be able to see your hood emblem is pouring down so rain so hard in those areas there. We want you to be careful. If you don't have to leave home at this point in time, stay put. If you're shopping in Philadelphia right now, let me turn this off where you can see this. If you're shopping in Philadelphia right now, wait this out. It won't. If you live north of Philadelphia, wait a little while. Give that time to burn off. Let it die out. We still have this. They have not changed the warned area here in Kemper County yet. They still are leaving this open until 7:15, and this is why they're watching this right now. That is what is on house. We got some heavy showers headed in the direction there of Union, Neshoba Baptist. If you live near there, heavy rain coming you. Still, the worst of the worst is right up here. This is going to be coming up into Winston County here in the next little bit, which is in northern Neshoba County at this point in time. Thunderstorm, and remind you of this, we all are under a severe thunderstorm watch until I think 11 o'clock tonight, if I remember right on that. Yeah, until 11 o'clock. They have not upgraded that to anything worse than that, but a watch. All right, the front end of this storm that is leaving out of Neshoba County is going to be headed directly toward Lake Teocata, if you're in that area there. As we look at this, just to the west of Noxapater, of downtown Noxapater, where the Dollar General is there, it'll cut near through Liberty and just straight up this way, Center Ridge area. Y'all are going to be getting this storm here. This is the warned area right here where it cuts off. As I mentioned earlier, if you lived on the northern side of Lake Teocata, you're out of the warned area. There is a chance that this storm holds together, that it will be fired off into there also. All right, we just got an update on this, and this moved the lower portion now. Kemper County has expired. Also, the lower portion of Neshoba County is out of the warned area. Let's zoom in on this and take a look of who's still in this in Neshoba County. We're going to go north of the Coliseum. All right, let's go up here where this cuts across. Pine Ridge Lane, County Road 614, just north of County Road 608. Let's go to the east and follow this across here. And this is going to cut across and take in Spring Creek. Y'all are still in this warned area. North Bend, you're also still in the warned area as it crosses right there at Nanawaya. This is going to be the Nanawaya pit stop there, the gas station there. Vernon, Claytown, y'all are in this area here, the warned area. Center Hill area, I just got a text from the system here that said that lightning has cleared out of the Center Hill area. That's good news. All right, let's see. When you get a second, can you update the Collinsville area? Yes, we can. Let's go back down and look at this while we're looking at all this area here. North of Collinsville, we just got light rain here in Lauderdale County that's stretching from here at State Boulevard Extension across the lake here at Oak Tibby, all across up where Chet's Paint Body and the high school is. You have to get right up here at the county line of Kemper County and Herbert Springs. Right past Battlefield is where it will turn blood red again with heavy rain. And I use that by the color system there. Still raining heavy at House there at the four-way stop as you go down 19 and head up toward Philadelphia. And again, this is out of the warned area, downtown Philadelphia from Pearl River. We are still getting, and I don't know how many folks we've got watching that live out here in the Arlington area right now in Neshoba County, but y'all are getting your fair share of rain tonight. As we look at this is where Burnside State Park is. As you come out traveling north past the Coliseum, as you go up, you get about right where the park is. It's going to get heavier. The further up you go there, look at this, how that's just pouring. Now it's east of where the church is. It's still some rain coming down where the church is there at Arlington, but straight across there up to Stallo, this area in between Burnside and Stallo, pouring rain on y'all. Let's look at this storm projection of what we've got. Noxapater, you will have this storm in 16 minutes. It will arrive at 7:04 and be at Estes, I believe is right, at 7:16. Center Ridge area by 7:16 and reach Calvary within the next half hour. Let's see here. Keyfield, where the airport is clear of lightning now in Lauderdale County. Our main focus right now is still right here as this approaches Noxubee County. I said that wrong, Winston County. We're coming out of Neshoba County, and we go right in here. Our friends that are over here in Neshoba, Noxubee County here, east of Macon, we've still got some showers coming down right there at the state line with Alabama. Pickensville, y'all got rain. Aliceville, nothing bad, though. We still have a small storm, no warned area that is southeast of Columbus, Mississippi. That's going to be affecting Cary Estes, New Hope area in the next 15 minutes if you're up in there. Mississippi State looks good. Now, we hadn't backed out and looked at the big picture of what's out to our west in a while. Let's turn this off and go back where everybody gets a big picture. All right, y'all see this stuff approaching Mississippi, don't you? That is a flash flood warning out here. This is south of Tyler, Texas. That thing has 70-mile-an-hour winds. Let's look at this. Here's Vicksburg, Mississippi. This is where Neshoba County is. We go due west over here, northwest of Vicksburg. Let's just look at this because it's going to come through here. We have thunderstorm warning. Let me make sure. Yeah, they're all thunderstorm warnings. They haven't issued anything any worse than that. But what they're telling us there, if you're Bastrop, Louisiana, this is that we were watching there, Oak Grove, Louisiana, y'all have got storms all around y'all. This has the potential to be something a little bit worse than it is. They have not changed that other than a thunderstorm warning for that area, but that's a nasty storm there. Here's Oak Grove, Louisiana, and just to the west of y'all is where this storm is, right here. I knew a lot of folks that used to live in that area there. So we'll watch that as it makes its way toward Mississippi. All right, let's go back down. Let's go south of Meridian and take a look at what we've got going on here. We've got light showers here at Raleigh over to Silverina. Nothing big, nothing bad. As we go up here, we're still watching these light showers in northern Newton County here, north of Decatur here. And then as we get right into Neshoba County, we pick up with rain right around Union. The further north we go, the worse it gets to our warned area back up here in these two areas. Again, let me thank some more folks that help us out. Snowden and Company Real Estate. If you're getting ready to buy a home, sell a home, I'm telling you, Amanda is a sweet girl. She grew up in downtown Scuba, Mississippi, moved down to the Meridian area. She has a great real estate company that'll help you Get the absolute best that you can for your home. Get you the most money there. Selling, buying, she'll help you there. Sanders Gas. See Chuck, if you need a generator, you're tired of doing without power, he's the man to talk to, and he can take care of your air conditioning as well. Graphics Guru here in Meridian on B Street. If you need lettering, see them today. Rick Justice Automotive. If you hadn't dropped in and seen Tom lately, if you're looking for a car, he'll get you into a pre-owned car. Reasonable. See him today. Chet's Paint and Body in Center Hill. They're one of our sponsors. Thank them. Chet does a fantastic job. Honest fella. You won't run up on a more honest fella in your life. That's Chet. Chet Parker. Great business there. SMI Automotive, Joe. I think a lot of folks know Joe on 22nd Avenue, right across from the Kids Museum. If you haven't been there before, if any accessories you need for your truck, see them. And again, the Precast Group, if you're looking for getting yourself a storm shelter, the Precast Group here in Meridian will get one just for you. All right, let's go back and let's do this. I need to open this up. Let's check and make sure that we hadn't lost any power anywhere to make sure we're all good here. We've got 22. Let me go back over here. Pull this up where you can take a look here. EMEPA has 22 out. Let's check the counties of this. And this is going to be Newton County, and this is right above Decatur there, probably. Let's go back and take a look at that. Let's go in here, and here's our problemed area. Let's zoom in on this where everybody can see. Now, if you don't have power, you can visit this site here and see if this is anywhere near your home. It's 22 meters right here, and this is going to be Ridge Road right there. Let me get zoom on in where I can read a little bit better. Tatum Road in those areas. This is setting. I believe that's Booze Road is what that says. Yeah, I'd have to have a magnifying. Yeah, Booze Road. There in Newton County. So if you live in this area right through here, Tatum, this is where the power outage is in Newton County. They're working to restore that now, getting that back on. I thought we'd pass that along to everybody as we look at how this evening is going with storms. And let's do this nationwide while we're looking at things that are out and make sure that we don't have anything else bigger that I'm not aware of. Let's pull. I hit too many buttons and went past where y'all could see. All right, we pull this back up. We got a big area here in Arkansas. They've got 16,000 without power, 1,500 in Louisiana, and Mississippi altogether has 800. Let's look at those counties. Jasper County has 350 people out. Smith County, 110. Scott, 89. Newton, that 22 that we looked at just there. And then the rest of this is good. So that's where we are on power outages. And again, we're going to have more of these as this evening comes across. It's going to be a lot more power cut off. We've had a lot of rain. We have a lot of wind that's in the area, so expect it to happen. That's where we are. Let's go back to radar now. We've had time to look at this. All right. This now has really, you're not looking at it, are you? Well, let's fix that. Here it is. This is where we are. Right there. Pearl River, let's go north of there. We've got this coming, this is the northern portion of Neshoba County. Let's zoom in here. Stalo, all of this area around Stalo Height, the storm is upon y'all. We look at that, all this area right through here is where the worst of it is coming down. That's going to be County Road 840, County Road 585, County Road 832. Are y'all with me in those areas there? This is going to be right over there where the Kingdom of Jehovah Witnesses are, right there at County Road 832, where that sits there. All right, as we go up here, and let's look at the leading edge of this thing. This is where Height is, right up through there. This is Noxapater. We got it's trying to give us two different directions here of a storm, this outer edge here. This looks like this is going to be headed right up here toward Crystal Ridge Road is where this is headed to. In between, this is Highway 14. This is Crystal Ridge Road. This is downtown Louisville here. It's going to cross that as we come across here, Center Ridge area. Y'all expect that. It's going to cut right across, right through in this area right here out near Bill Smith Road. I know y'all thinking I need some glasses, and I might need those. They just don't make the writing as thick and bold as they used to, do they? Yeah, I'm making excuses, I know. All right, as we look at this, let's zoom in on where this is sitting here. in Winston County. All right, we've expired this now. Neshoba County, y'all are out of the woods, although the rain is right there at the county line. This has expired for Neshoba County. Y'all are out of the woodwork. We jump right across here. This is still set to expire at 7:15. We have roughly 18 minutes left on this thunderstorm warning here. And the direction it would be going, it would go due north there. Maybe clip a little bit here in Noxubee County. We'll watch that and see. But let's look at this where the edge of this storm is to the west of Noxapater where this is. This is a rural area right here without roads is where this is probably a pine plantation. I don't have it sitting in front of me, but I would assume in between all these roads we've either got some pasture land or some pine trees there. And this is Wilkes Road. This is going to cut across right there at Cumberson Road and Tuck Wilkes Road and Young's Crossing Road. This is where the eye of the storm is right now, as it's the leading edge of it makes its way right into Winston County. Estes, Center Ridge, y'all be ready. Y'all are going to get wet here in just a little while there as it's quickly approaching downtown Noxapater there. Y'all see that coming in there on right there in downtown there, and that, what is this, Kilpatrick Street? The heavy rain is right back here at height, making its way into the county there. All right, let's look down through here. This is going to cut across also in this warned area. Here's Calvary here. This is out at J&S Food is where that is sitting there. It's in the warned area. If you live in this area here, it is going to dump a lot of rain on you here in the next few moments. At this point in time, the box area does not go up to 14 yet. Still just shy of Lake Teocata as it slowly progresses its way across the county. And it's sitting right there on the Neshoba, Winston County line, pouring down rain. We've had several lightning strikes. Let's look at that. That hit it about 8 minutes ago. That was a lightning strike. And let's see there. And that was a little bit beyond that. So the good news on that is we haven't had any new lightning strikes happen with that in the last few moments. The less of that you can have, the better off you are. All right, let's back out. Look at the big picture again of what we've got going on. We've got storms out to the west of there. Greenville, Mississippi, starting to see some storms there. I do believe, let me make sure we have a severe thunderstorm warning there in the Greenville area in Mississippi. Indianola, y'all have got some action going on. All clear to the south of Meridian at this point. Hattiesburg, y'all look great. As we go down to Gulfport, Biloxi, nothing to mention here. We're all out here to our west of what's firing up from Louisiana. And that, again, this is just the first round that we're getting. This is going to be probably what they say child's play compared to what will come later. Jason Sharp said it's not the small writing, it's my old eyes that just can't read, just like his. You might have a point. Used to, that stuff looked so much bigger, and now I'm always looking for the jumbo writing. I had to get me a jumbo calendar. I don't know what happened. I remember one morning, and this was umpteen years ago. Well, maybe not. It'll make me sound old. But it was the day, like 3 weeks after I turned 40, that me and Debbie were sitting there, and the screen on the computer started looking funny. And I kept staring and squinting, and she was laughing, and, well, that's when it hit me. And I always heard that somewhere around 40 is where your vision starts maybe not being as good as it used to. There's truth to it. It happened to me. True testimony there for you. All right. As we go back in here again, we're still showing showers, Columbus area, a little bit on the eastern side of Noxubee County. We go back in. Let's go back in here and look at our warned area of what we've got. They may let this run for the next 14 minutes, but I don't see this expanding past this point here for Winston County. I think they'll die out with this. Now, keep in mind, this will not be the last time you see me tonight. We will bump into each other several times tonight as this system comes through. Some of it will be later in the evening. Some of it will be early in the morning. I think we're going to have a lot of action from 2 until probably 6 a.m. All right, let's look at our roads here of what we've got going on. Noxapater. Now, the good news is, if y'all remember here just a few moments ago, we had that on that if you look at your legends chart, and when it comes to rain here, when you get up into this purple, and that's what we had a while ago right there, that has died off, and we're back down to here, which means our scale is going back down. That is not as bad as it was a few moments ago. And that's the color system on that. We've got a couple little small areas there. I said that, and it popped back up, didn't I? Let's look at this. Here's Liberty in Winston County. Let's go east of Liberty and go over to Ricks Road, Mary Cole Road, if you live in there, and Luke Road. Right in that little triangle there is some of the worst that we've got in Winston County right now. If you live in that area, be ready for that. Now let's check. I hadn't checked back to see if y'all have got hail, and if y'all have it, please pass that along so we can get that on. We do have some areas there. Look at this as it comes up on height, and this would. And I'm doing a judgment call here of what we had reported. This looks like this would be in the area of pea-size hail in comparison to what we had mentioned a while ago that moved through Neshoba County a while ago. If I'm wrong, post that so we can pass that along. Let's see here. All right, let me see if I can pull this up. Let me go over here. Yeah. Right here, Al Davis just sent this to me. This was Chunky Duffy Road. Let me show y'all this. This was, look at that hail. That is serious. That's a bunch of it there. So if you were out in that area, that's what come down. And not to mention, that can really hurt cattle. If you've got cattle out, boy, that'll put a headache on a cow in a heartbeat. That's some serious hail there. Let me see here what else I had reported here. Sean, this was from Philadelphia. Let me pull this picture up. Here's what fell in Philadelphia a little bit ago. Let's pull this up where you can see this. Sean Peters sent me this picture. That's pretty big there too. If you've got pictures, inbox that so we can share that with others. That chunky stuff, wow. All right, now let me see what else I've gotten in the last little bit. Somebody, Terry has sent a picture there of some hail there that was coming down. Earlier, TOK had done some filming up in Philadelphia area there. So we've had several reports of this. It's been heavy, to say the least there. Thanks, Terry, for sending that. All of that is just thick. Al, I appreciate you sending yours as well. Sean also there. If you've got a picture, shoot it to me, and we'll share that with everybody else that's watching tonight. Let's see here. Thank you once again for keeping us informed. That comes from Alicia Fisher. Thank you for watching. That's what we're here for. We'll be here all during this night, whether I look bad or not. The later it gets, I get to yawning, so y'all have to bear with me. It'll be several cups of coffee that we share with each other tonight as this stuff rolls through. It will be a bunch. All right, let's go back to radar now and take a look at what we've got. Turn off this. This is looking better, believe it or not. You can't see unless I show y'all. All right, let's go here and turn that off, get rid of that. Let's see if we got any winds left in that. A little bit there through Noxapater, coming up right at Lake Teocata. Y'all got some wind action going on there also. All right, let's turn that off. That's damaging wind path there that's coming through there. Lightning is on. The storm tracks are on. Let's see if we've had any storm reports that have popped up tonight while we've been doing this. Let's back out. Yeah, and this is going to be around the Philadelphia area. Let's go in here and see what this was. A public report of measured half-inch size hail at Philadelphia, and on the west side of Philadelphia, fire reports of 3/4 inch hail west of Philadelphia. So yeah, those so far as we go. All right, we got some stuff that was reported, and this is probably Al what you sent earlier tonight here at Hickory. Let's see what we had here. This was Newton. Media reported photography of hail. The photo has a quarter beside one stone, and the hail is noticeably larger. Public reports to the media, golf ball size hail. That was a little bit bigger than golf ball size hail that I just saw the picture of. And then emergency manager, hail larger than Nichols. All right, as we go up across I-20, they had reports golf ball size hail, and then also, let's see, pancake shared hail. Public reports pancake-shaped hail. Okay, pancake. So that's different. I've never heard hail reported as pancake-sized hail. Have y'all? But, Al, that stuff you sent, whoo, doggy, that was some serious there. Now, as we look at the radar, this is all pink, this area here. This goes down to Clark County. This is that thunderstorm watch area, and this is going to be until tonight, until 11 o'clock. That's still in effect there. We've got this starting to move into the state. It's 7 o'clock, as we mentioned. We thought this stuff somewhere between 5:30, 6 o'clock through 7 o'clock-ish would happen, and that's what's going on. This is coming on. We're going to get some more rounds of this here in a little while. Jackson, Tennessee, look at that line that y'all have got firing up through there. Murfreesboro, y'all look good. All right, let's Tupelo, Pontotoc area, getting a lot of rain right now, and that is a severe thunderstorm warning, nothing more serious, making sure we don't have any tornado warnings up to the north of us. All right, let's back down and go into, we just got more hail with this storm here. You see this? Let's turn on our location. So if you're south of Louisville, anywhere near the Louisville, Lake Teocata area, be ready. You've got hail coming your way. This will reach Louisville in 12 minutes. This will be at Center Ridge within 4 minutes, Evergreen in 23 minutes, and Webster within half an hour. And as we watch this is going to go just to the west of Winston Academy and go right out where the jail is, where the prison is, right through this area here, right across where Lake Teocata is, cutting right through more or less downtown Louisville there. West Main Street is going to cross there and cross over North Church Avenue. So y'all have got a little bit of this. The hail with this is 3/4 inch is what is being reported with what my radar is picking up. Again, if you've got a car that you don't want damaged, or you've got some pets, something you can put in a barn, if you've got a puppy dog outside, bring them in for a few moments. We'd hate for them to get injured with this stuff. It's just not fun at all. Is Collinsville in the clear? Yes, for now. Not all night, but for right now, yes, Collinsville is in the clear. Al Davis said it's going to be a long night. It is. It is. Y'all hang with me, though. This is those times where you just really got to be weather aware. I don't want anyone to be hurt due to a storm. It's just awful, senseless when we get into this for someone to lose their life. And I've brought this up. If you live in a home that has a huge pine tree near it, that if it were to break, it were to go through the roof of your home where you sleep, do not stay there. Because I cannot tell you how many times I've watched and seen pictures of what this will do. It will kill you. Make sure your children aren't sleeping under a tree. Oak trees are real bad. The roots don't run deep, and they're sitting on top of the ground, and they'll come over in a minute. Pine trees will snap and break and come through it. They're horrible about this. So just a little heed warning. As I've mentioned, have your supplies ready for later tonight when power goes off. Make sure you've got batteries, you've got that cell phone charged up, and it's ready to go, that you can get to your safe place. In a home, let's talk about that. The most interior part of your home with the most walls, no windows. Don't get near a window whatsoever. If your bathroom is in position, a great place, a tub is a great place to go to. Get away, get to the centermost part of that house to where you'll be safe if it comes time for you to go somewhere, if you get a warned area. And as I said, we want to really and truly, let me reemphasize this, of tonight after midnight when these thunderstorm warnings start firing off, treat them as a very dangerous storm, because we don't know what the wind's going to be with them. They can have straight line winds with them. We are expecting that. So we want you to treat it as if it's the worst thing coming. And if it ends up being just a puff, then great. But let's hope that all happens. We have about 4 minutes remaining on this, and we're going to stay through this till this goes out here. All right, let's zoom in and take a look here. The leading edge of this storm, Center Ridge, is sitting right here. This is Lake Teocata. This is South Church Avenue up in the Louisville area. Hawthorne Road, EMEPA Road. Right out here is where the leading edge of the storm is sitting, right here. We look at this, it's going to be in downtown Louisville in 7 minutes from now. Evergreen, you'll have it in 18 minutes. Gum Springs in a half an hour. If you were to put this on a scale of it turning into something more, It's at a little under a 4. Not anything to worry about on that. Let's see, duration 30 minutes. That's right. A 30% chance of hail mixed in with this. And as we've seen in the past, it has had some hail in that. Let's see here. Making sure I didn't get any other notes from anybody else. All right, that's all clear there. All right, let's look at this. We're looking at 7/12. This should be updated with the very latest. We still have north of Noxapater. Y'all got the rain there just a few minutes ago. Let's look at where this heavy rain is coming down. Estes, y'all be ready. You'll got the rain coming here in a moment. This is right around James Young Road. Y'all know where I'm talking about there in Winston County. And Woodruff Road. Woodruff Road. Is that a 5 on the end of that? Woodruff 5 Road. That's peculiar, but that's okay. I wonder who named that. And that's just north of the Young's Crossing Road is where all of this rain is dumping as it gets right on near coming into Louisville area there. Highway 25 so far has not had anything that is horrible on it. It's got some light rain. Be careful if you're traveling that. All right, let's go back here. We had a little storm now pop up just to the west of the warned area there. This is going to be coming into Ford within 16 minutes and Louisville in a half an hour. But the good news on this, if you'll look at this storm here, by the time it reaches there, it will not have the punch that this has. Now, this isn't a warned area, but it is some heavy rain that will also come in and follow just west of Highway 25, right on into the city limits of Louisville there. We watched this Lake Teocata. This is just before jumping up on y'all. And my language, I guess, is a little bit different than most, but jumping up on, coming down on you, I mean, it's going to rain very hard here in the next few moments. And you look at this Highway 14, all of this area here, if you live on 14 east of Louisville, all the way out here to where, and this is Ellison Ridge area right there. We look here to where Bethel Baptist Church is. That area there back into downtown Louisville is going to get pounced on with a lot of rain here in the next few moments. It hadn't reached you yet, but it's coming. We're looking at 60 seconds roughly. I don't think they're going to renew this. We'll see. I've been shocked before by the National Weather Service, but this should expire within the next few moments there. They say it will expire at 7:15. I'm showing that should be happening about right now. We'll give it a second. We'll reboot and see if they're going to continue this or not. I don't think they are. Let's pull this up. Look at me for just a second, and let me refresh that, and let's pull this back up. And I'm right; they're not going to extend that. Doesn't change the fact that we still. Let me turn that off. Nobody wants. It's been issued up in there. Let's turn that off. All right. That puts all of our warned area out for now. That is good. That's good news for us. We still have a lot of rain up here, though. And let's go back up here, and we're just going to do a recap of everything before we sign off, because I will be back later, I promise you. All right, let's look at this. This is Highway 25. I had to open my big mouth just a few minutes ago and say that there was no rain yet on Highway 25, and, well, it's moved on up. It's on 25 now. As we start looking at this, right here at 25, Liberty in Winston County, back west over to Highway 25. These areas here on Goldman Road. If you live in this area, you've got a lot of rain there, and it's sitting. This storm here is sitting right on Mount Calvary Church Road. Right there is where this storm is, just west of where Indian Spring Church is. That's where that storm is. That will be approaching Ford within 15 minutes and Louisville in a half an hour. And as I mentioned a while ago, this will lose intensity. It'll rain, but it'll lose its intensity before it makes it there. A little bit of rain right around here out where J&S Food is. Still, the heavier rain still lies just south of Lake Teocata. It hasn't reached there, but Louisville, you will get this heavy rain. Although the warning has expired, it's going to pour down. Bree Parker said just a few drizzles now in Decatur. So that's great. It's starting to back off. Y'all be ready, though. Louisville, you're going to get wet here in the next few moments. As we go here, let's look at Neshoba County again, work our way down here. Out by Burnside Park, we're still showing that there's some showers there. Not as heavy as it was, but we do still have some moderate rain. Let's call it that out in Spring Creek. Arlington, y'all are still getting a little bit. Burnside. Still heavier rain here east of the police station sits here. This is going to be the four-way stop where the hospital is, and you go up here and you take this left to go back toward Williamsville. This is going to be Highway 16 right here, all along 16 out to the county line at Kemper County is heavy rain. This is where old Ford store was, where Ford's set right here, and then you've got the Dollar General on the opposite side of the road there from it. Heavy rain there. Back through 491, we're starting to show some lightning up through the west. That looks good. Y'all got a little break there down at Talbot Enterprises. Kenny, y'all are looking good. We've got some showers out to the west of the Neshoba County Fairgrounds, stretching back over here to Carthage. Right here, this is going to be the Rosebud Quick Stop. Y'all got a little bit of rain there, not too heavy there. In between there and Carthage is heavier rain there. Quit raining there at the prison site there at Walnut Grove. That's good news. Let's back down and take a look. Let's turn these off where we can see bigger pictures here. This is Clark County. As we move across here, this is going to be Jasper, and this is Smith County. A few showers in Smith, nothing too heavy. We look south. We go all the way through Hattiesburg. Y'all look great. All the way to Biloxi, Gulf Coast area. Great, nothing bad there. And let me turn this back on. I forgot to do that. This down here is a small craft warning until 4 a.m. there. So now, this is what we've got in store tonight. Y'all see this. This is round one. We're going to get more of this after midnight. So this could fire off some stuff. This is what we'll watch here that'll drift here. Let's turn this on here. As you look at this, this is more toward the Delta area there. Those are the storms that moved through here earlier. So it does look better for us at the moment. Again, we'll have more to pass along here in the next little bit. Starting to show Mississippi State, y'all have lightning that is hitting within 15 miles of the Humphrey Coliseum. So if you live there, if you've got kids up and around Mississippi State that are still up there, they're going to get some lightning here, and this rain is going to come that way. Thunderstorm warning up here north of Tupelo. Oh, boy, they've got something a little bit more serious there now. Tornado warning until... This is Union County and Pontotoc County and Lee County. Y'all have a tornado warning until 7:45. About 20 minutes left on that. That's up in those areas there north of the Tupelo area. North Mississippi, that's going to be crossing into Tennessee in the next few moments. That is what we can expect later on tonight of these things popping up. But the immediate area here through East Mississippi does look better. It looks great for us right now. We do have some light to moderate rain here, there, and yonder. Nothing horrible, though. A big thank you goes out to Why Not Motorsports Park. Have you been out to the races this year with Rodney and the gang there? Rodney's feeling better. I saw a report on that. That's good news. Glad he's back on his feet again. Kim's Photography here in Meridian. If you've got a senior graduating this year and you need portraits done or family picture, Kim's Photography, a great lady. She'll take care of you. Talbot Enterprises there in Downtown House. If you need a car part, he will definitely help you out there. Save you some money. Alternators, anything like that. A bumper, they've got it for you there at Talbot Enterprises. Freeman Tractor, when it comes time to get you a tractor or a lawnmower, drop in and see Keith. Buttermilk, coleslaw, they're hard at work. He keeps them jumping just for you. They'll get you a lawnmower no time flat there. The Precast Group, I've mentioned them. If you need a tornado shelter, they've got exactly what you're looking for. The Red Barn Plant and Produce out on Highway 19 South, out in the southeast area. Charlie, he'll take care of you there. Get you some produce and get your plants and flowers all ready for you there. And Master Flow, they take care of all the plumbing needs all the way around this Hattiesburg area to the Mississippi Gulf Coast. Very reasonable. Talk to Galen. They can help you with anything that you might need if you live in that area there. We'll be back with more coverage as this inches forward tonight as we watch these storms roll into East Mississippi and West Alabama. Tuscaloosa to the west of y'all. Y'all got a few showers. Nothing serious at the moment. Again, thank you for dropping by and spending a few moments with me. I'll be back later with more updates as needed, as we'll give you wall-to-wall coverage as it happens here at Scotty Ray's Weather. Again, thank you, and I'll be back shortly.
Scotty Ray's Weather is brought to you by